like this. Russia would have us live in upside-down land, where up is down and down is up. We can't accept that. We have to live in right-side-up land, and we have to define and remind people about the norms that undergird the international system on which all of our peace and security and human rights depend. As we all know, so many of the patterns that we saw when Russia first invaded Crimea and that we continue to see to this day have also characterized Russia's actions in eastern Ukraine. The steps Russia must take are straightforward. Russia must respect Ukraine's sovereignty, Russia must stop arming, training, and fighting along separatists, and Russia must fulfill its Minsk commitments, including releasing unlawfully detained persons such as Nadia Savchenko. Of course, Ukraine has responsibilities too, and we will keep working with the Ukrainian government so that it does its part to implement Minsk in full. Until Russia begins taking these steps, and let us not forget the responsibilities that we have, and by we I'm referring both to our individual governments and to the institutions we belong to. Just because Russia is trying to lop off parts of a neighboring country, just because Russia is committing serious human rights abuses with impunity against Ukrainians and against its own people, just because Russia is consistently violating the core principles of the United Nations does not mean we should resign ourselves to accepting Russia's behavior, or even getting used to it. We too have a duty to ensure that our shared principles, which are indispensable to our shared security and our conception of what is right, that those principles are respected. We do not want to live in a world in which this, what has happened to the people up on this dais, becomes the new normal. To preserve right-side-up land, where black is black and white is white and up is up and down is down, we need to stand in solidarity on behalf of Ukraine's territorial integrity and on behalf of the human rights of its people, all of its people. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Ambassador.